Forced into a corner by the powerful Duke Edgar, Alessandra's family must treat her with kindness for 2 days or face his wrath. After a lifetime of being the outcast, Alessandra now holds all the power. Recognizing the charade, she decides to play along, intending to savor her final hours at home by turning the tables on her tormentors. She is now on her way to confront her sister and stepmother, ready to enjoy her brief, sweet revenge. But what does a perfect ending look like for someone who has been shown nothing but cruelty? How long can her family swallow their rage before they break? And is this temporary power a gift from her fiancé, or a test she doesn't yet understand?
Kate, you must be out of your goddamn mind if you are thinking of digging a hole. She has no right to order you around. Get up. Katrina bent down to pull Kate up from the ground where Kate was squatting. Mother, we only have to play nice for now. Father is going to find a way to make me be the one to marry the Duke. Kate shook off her mother's hands and continued to dig. Ah! She yelled, falling to the side when an earthworm popped out of the dirt. That is why I said to get up, Kate. Katrina stepped back as she, too, was afraid of the tiny creature. This is ridiculous. This is so gross. This better all be worth it in the end. I am not letting her take what's mine. Kate used a stick to fling the worm from in front of her. Father already has someone he's going to marry Alessandra off to, so she can't marry Edgar. Really? He never mentioned anything to me, said Katrina. You wouldn't have kept your mouth shut if I did. Kate, Alessandra is going to the kitchen. Get someone else to do it. Desmond didn't like seeing his daughter looking like a servant. You there, Kate called out to a passing maid. She was more than happy to make someone else do the dirty work. Finish digging this hole with your hands right away. Did Edgar leave, or is he in the kitchen with Alessandra? I want to have a word with that girl. You can't, Katrina. The Duke made it quite clear if we mess with her in the 2 days she's here, he will kill both of us. I wouldn't take his words lightly. Desmond coughed, still feeling Edgar's grip around his neck. Play nice with her. Katrina couldn't believe Edgar threatened to kill her. She placed her hand on her forehead as she almost stumbled backward from the shock. Wasn't it enough that Alessandra stole Edgar from Kate? She must have placed a spell on that man. Is she really cursed? I told you we should have thrown her out long ago, but no one ever listens to me. What do we have to do now, Father? Edgar seems to be wrapped around her finger if he threatened you. Alessandra must have cursed him. Kate was starting to believe that more than anything else. Desmond didn't believe it like his wife and daughter, but he couldn't understand what was happening. He was starting to question if the Duke really did fall in love with Alessandra at first sight. I can't allow Alessandra to go live with the Duke on her own in 2 days. She's going to live with him? In his big mansion? Kate exclaimed, taken aback by this news. Father! She whined, stomping her right foot repeatedly. It wasn't fair Alessandra would get the luxury of living with Edgar. I'm going to send you there with her as an escort. That is the only way I will allow Alessandra to go with him, and it's the only way for you to get close to the Duke. This is your last chance, Kate. If you mess this up, there is nothing else I can do for you. You must seduce Edgar while you're there. It would be better if I became pregnant with his child. He would have no choice but to take me instead of Alessandra. We all know the Duke isn't going to sleep with her, and he's still a man. He needs someone to lay with, Kate suggested. She didn't mind sleeping with a man like the Duke when she wasn't wed. Kate? Katrina wasn't so sure of this. It was best for Kate to keep her virtue. I agree with Kate, Desmond said, ignoring the fact that Kate would be sleeping with someone when she wasn't married. He found the whole virtue thing to be ridiculous now.
Will Kate succeed in seducing Duke Edgar, or will her plan to become pregnant with his child backfire spectacularly? Now that Alessandra is aware of her family's scheme, what counterplan will she devise with the Duke's protection? Is Alessandra truly cursed, or is there a more powerful and perhaps dangerous reason for the Duke's unwavering devotion to her?
Hey, I'm Alessandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.